everyone, welcome to Hot Topics Live. It's Monday, 2 p.m. Central, and you guys know what that means. It's time to take 15 minutes out of your day to learn a new tip or strategy to help you grow your baking business. So I want to start out by, of course, welcoming everyone, whether you're watching right now over in the chat, jump in and say hi. Whether you're watching on replay, hello, hashtag replay in the comments. And whether you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe so that you can see these videos show up on your YouTube feed every Monday. So hello to everyone who's joining today, and a very special welcome to our brand new Home Bakery Business Tips Facebook group members. This little community is growing and growing, and it just makes my heart so happy to see so many people who want to learn more about selling their home baked goods. So if you haven't joined the group yet, if you're watching from YouTube, then in the description of this video, you'll see the link to join. And over here inside the group, we continue the conversation all week long. So if you like what we talk about in these lives, then you're really going to like being a member here in the group. Plus lots of community support from other bakers who are also getting their home bakery businesses up and running. So today we're going to be talking all about tips to get more sales online. And what a wonderful time we live in. I remember when I first started my home bakery business, I didn't have the option to sell online, and it was a little harder, I have to say. But with so many options for selling online, we would be silly not to take advantage of some of them. So today we're going to be talking about listing your baked goods for sale on the Facebook Marketplace. Now, I know from the comment section that I always post my Sunday prompt to get you guys thinking about what today's Hot Topics Live is going to be. And over in the comments section, I asked what your most successful online platform is. So be sure to check out that comment thread. It is full of great comments and really good insight too. And just as I suspected, most of you are making your sales on Facebook. And that makes sense because there are over 1 billion Facebook users on the platform right now. So whether you personally use Facebook for your family to stay connected, try to set that thinking aside and look at Facebook as this opportunity to sell to a larger audience. And then today's specific method that we're going to be breaking down is the Facebook Marketplace. So Facebook Marketplace is one of the best reasons to be on Facebook. I would say maybe the other good reason to be on Facebook is the groups, just like this one. We can connect with a community of people that have a lot in common. But the other great reason to be on Facebook is because of the Facebook Marketplace. And you can list your items there with very little work, and it's very quick to do. So today we're going to be breaking down how to list your items for sale on the Facebook Marketplace. All you really need to do to get started selling on Facebook Marketplace is to have a Facebook profile, a Facebook account. So that is your very first step. If you're watching on YouTube, not inside the Facebook group, then that would be your first step. But for everyone inside the Facebook group, you obviously already have a Facebook account. So we'll jump on over to the very next step. You are going to list your item for sale by navigating to the Facebook Marketplace. So you're just going to go to all of the features on your account and scroll down to Marketplace, and the prompts literally walk you through it. But I want to share with you a few tips for how to sell on Marketplace. Now, Marketplace attracts a larger audience, and if you're not prepared to ship, which many home-based bakers can't ship, then you want to make sure and select local sales. And there's an option for you to do that once you're setting up your account. So this would be for local pickups in your area, and then you'll set the radius for how far you're willing to deliver or for how far you want to advertise your item for sale. And that is important if you can't ship your items. You don't want somebody in, 3 counties away to see that that's for sale when you cannot get out there and deliver it. So first things first, set your parameters. Who do you want that post to reach? Facebook is awesome about narrowing down your customer list or your client list by selecting those parameters. Next thing you want to do is have really good photos of your products. And this is not new. We've talked about this when it comes to creating your menu as well. So if you're in the process of testing some new recipes right now, be sure to add photographing those recipes as something that's a high priority on your to-do list. Get some really good photos of your products. And I like to see some pictures of the product packaged so your customers know what it looks like when they buy it. And then some of it unpackaged and maybe sliced so that they can get a more appetizing view of what the texture looks like, what the flavor looks like, and really kind of get that foodie shot of your item as well. So remember to think about it from a couple of different perspectives. One, for the packaging, so they actually see what they're getting, which is really important. And 2, just for the taste and texture and quality. Just sort of that money shot where it looks so good that people are bound to click on it. Now, one of the tips that I have to share when it comes to listing your items is to put multiple photos up. So you're not limited to just one. You want to add multiple photos of your products. So consider having a library of pictures for each menu item that you sell. Next, let's talk about the description of your listing. Think about that description as what you would type into a search engine if you were a customer shopping for that item. So you want to use those keywords that your customers will search for to find you. So if you are selling cakes, then be sure to use the word birthday, wedding, baby shower in your description, so it helps it to come up in the search that your customer has typed in, or your potential customer. Be sure to make it keyword rich, so not just yummy, moist, soft, flavorful, delicious, but the actual words like pumpkin or birthday, or any of the words that specifically describe your product that somebody might search for. That's going to help you get more distribution on the Facebook Marketplace. Okay, and then my third tip for you is to include a great description. Now, a couple of weeks back, we did a training on how to update your menu for the fall, and I'll link it in the comments here in the Facebook group. So if you're watching on YouTube, you got to jump over into the Facebook group to read those comments and get the links. But inside that training, we talked about some very specific tips for writing a great product description. And so if you haven't seen that training in a while or you missed it, I'll link it below so that you can go brush up on your description writing skills, because a great description is one that makes you taste that product just by reading it. When I read a really good product description, it's like I can almost taste it. Like I know that's going to taste good. It just sounds so amazing. I know it's going to taste good. And this is what we're doing. We're hitting them with this triple threat. We've got beautiful photos that sell your product and are very realistic and informative. So they know what their packaging looks like. They know what the texture, the colors, the servings look like because of your great photos. And they have this killer description that really makes your products jump out. So I think a lot of times home bakers feel a little bit stuck when it comes to what do I write about in that post. So that should give you some guidelines for how to get your items listed on Facebook Marketplace. Now, once you do hit publish and your items are available for sale, it's super important to monitor those comments, and you're going to get your comments through your Facebook Messenger account. So be sure that you go and check your Messenger account daily, if not more than daily, hourly, if you have a new list up. So checking your Facebook Messenger is another tip that I have for you to be successful at selling online. If you have a customer who's asking, can I get this, and you're not answering, then they're moving on to a baker who is answering. So be sure and enable your notifications so you hear when Messenger is notifying you that you have a comment, and be familiar with how to use the app. So you're going to be most likely using it as your Facebook business page. And if you're not familiar with how to navigate around the Facebook Messenger app, then it is possible that you can miss some really important notifications. And the best way to learn is just to do it. Just to step outside of your comfort zone and try it. And will you be perfect on your very first one? Probably not. We all have to learn somewhere, so just trying something new is one of the best things that you can do to grow your business. Your first posting might not go great. You might have a couple typos. You might miss a comment. You might not know if it's published or not. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you're going to learn just by doing this for the first time. But once you do it a few times, then when you get closer to your big sale season, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's Day, you're going to be a pro at listing your items in Facebook Marketplace. I can tell you that doing a little bit of research for this post and for the trainings that we do inside the Big Better Academy, as I was scrolling through the Facebook Marketplace, I found it so underused by local bakers. I found one local baker who was using it regularly and using it well, and she had tons of comments under her listings. But I was looking for cookies near me, quick bread near me, cinnamon rolls near me, and I was not finding a lot on Facebook Marketplace, but I was seeing lots of home-based bakers business pages coming up. So I'm telling you, if you really want to increase your sales, which I know that you do because this is what we talk about in the chat, then this is a gold mine of opportunity. So I'm curious, let me know in the comments, whether you're watching on YouTube or whether you're watching here in the group, who all is excited to get your listing up on the Facebook Marketplace. Now, this is something that I cannot wait to hear the results from. So if you do go on and do your Facebook Marketplace listing, then DM me or comment in the group or on YouTube and let us know how it worked for you. Share with the group what you did that worked well and how you got your first order. And if you had a massive flop, share with us too. We want to know and get better together. So if you had an experience that you're willing to share, then by all means, jump into the group and talk about your Facebook Marketplace wins and losses. That's one of my favorite parts about this community, is that you can learn from each other, and that jumping in and sharing in the group is what adds so much value to being here. We recently had a member share a win that, thanks to some of the tips that she used here in the Home Bakery Business Tips community, she had her first sellout market. So shout out to you. I think it's Amber. I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's Amber. And shout out to you for that awesome market that you just had with a total sellout on all your products. And if you want to know how she did it, there's a conversation going on in the group right now so that you can get some tips and takeaways to have those kind of wins yourself. Now, I'm committed to keeping these trainings at 15 minutes, and it's almost 15 minutes, so we're going to wrap it up. But if you have questions about today's topic, drop them in the comments and I'll answer them after the live is over so that we can still have that interaction, and then you can go and get this in place in your marketing strategy right away. All right, guys, that's it for today's Hot Topics Live. I can't wait to see your comments and find out what you guys think of today's training. Let me know. And as always, I'll see you next Monday, 2 p.m. Central Time for Hot Topics Live. Bye for now. Hey guys, real quick, I just want to remind you that my Bake Better Academy is enrolling now for new students. I have a special coupon code, BAKE25 will save you $17 a month, so you can join Bake Better Academy for $50 a month. No commitment, cancel anytime. This is a subscription membership site that takes you through the step-by-step process of building out your home bakery business, attracting more clients, and mastering social media. So check out the coupon code below if you're interested in joining the Bake Better Academy and get started today.